This is the Himalaya, which literally means abode of snow. It's the last frontier, the king of all mountains. Here, species have thrived and gone extinct, civilizations came and then destroyed. But the mountains, they have seen it all.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning.
My name is Rohan, and the mountains, my home. I believe that before one takes a step outside into the paths unknown, one must truly understand where he belongs.
I feel like it's open.
This is my winter, a winter where I explore and film my own backyard through travel, adventure, music, practically anything that can slow time down for me. You can call this my quest for redemption, my path to inspiration, a test of spirituality, a way to become a young fool again. Because this is my way back home.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning. I think it's snowing now. No more cellular phones.
So here we are at the entrance of Tabo Monastery in Tabo, and I've only seen pictures of this monastery before, and it looks spectacular in them, you know, but it is definitely the most popular monastery in all of Spiti.
The Tabo Monastery is over 1,000 years old and is recognized for being the oldest continuously operating Buddhist monastery in all of the Himalayas. It is considered to be one of the holiest Buddhist sites in the world, so much so that even His Holiness the Dalai Lama has expressed his desire to retire to Tabo.
So it's not even half an hour since we entered, and it has started to snow, and it's my favorite kind of snow. I call it the Russian snow because it's just small little particles just flying around. They're not really falling, you know, they're just flying around with the wind. And the tricky part is the sun is out. So we have the sun, and we have the snow, and we have the Tabo Monastery.
This monastery is of singular importance because of the unique beauty of its art and the historical role it has played in the transmission of Indo-Tibetan Buddhist culture.
I kid you not, we went to just crazy lengths just to get permission to actually shoot inside this monastery, because we have seen a lot of monasteries around, and when I saw this one, there is nothing in all of Spiti like it. But unfortunately, we are not allowed to shoot inside. But I will show it to you from the outside, because it is as beautiful from the outside as it is from the inside.
Tabo is said to have been built by Rinchen Zangpo under the patronage of King Yesheon in 996 AD. Rinchen Zangpo is also known as the Great Translator, as he is responsible for translating a large number of Buddhist texts from Sanskrit to Bhoti or Tibetan. Today, Tibetan Buddhism as we know it exists largely because of the work done by Rinchen Zangpo. But it was because of his translations that Buddhism was reborn in Tibet and is still thriving till today.
It actually basically has 9 temples in it, and it's got a big assembly hall, and within the assembly hall there are just some really fascinating statues, really old. The paint is still there. I've never seen statues like that anywhere in any other monastery.
Apart from the 9 temples, this monastery also has many chordens or stupas. These chordens are scattered all around in different shapes and sizes and almost look like small little Egyptian pyramids. The stupas could contain just about anything from belongings of a great lama to ancient relics, gold, silver and thangka paintings. Some of them may even house the bodies of great Buddhist masters. But what is even more interesting is the striking resemblance these churtens have to the landscape of Spiti Valley. They almost look like they emerged right out of the mud on which they stand. It is very rare to see something that is more than 1,000 years old in such pristine condition. Tabo has truly withstood the test of time, and I feel that it is one of the greatest wonders of India. Driving in the mountains is an exhilarating experience, but if you are planning on getting your car here, there are a few things you have to keep in mind. Firstly, this is not the city, so don't drive like you're in one. It is very easy to get mesmerized by your surroundings and lose concentration. These areas are prone to landslides, and that's why you constantly need to be on the lookout for shooting stones. Driving here is not an impossible task, as long as we follow the rules, but more importantly, respect them.
So we've been in Spiti for almost about 10 days now, and I just wanted to give you an idea of what the weather is like over here. It is so impermanent, Right now there was sunshine, and now there is the Russian snow again. And the best part is I've never seen snow fall like horizontally, because the winds are really high and the snow is really light, it's not got that much moisture in it. There've been like almost about 3 to 4 days here in Spiti where we haven't been able to do anything just because the weather turns bad that quick. The snap should have come before, actually.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning.
So today one of our contacts in Lari asked us to come down to Lari. Lari is a village just about 4 kilometers away from Tabo. It's at the south end of Spiti, and he said there's something interesting going on in his village. We had to walk up about 2 kilometers through a nice beautiful gorge along a stream, and we reached this place, and it's an abandoned village. And what's happening is there is actually a monk who is been in meditation, and there are women from the village who keep taking him supplies from time to time, just basic food. So yeah, this is something completely spontaneous for us, Somebody just called us, and I have no idea what's happening up there.
Every year, the women of Lari make a trip to this monastery, which is considered to be as old as Tabo. Not only do they bring supplies for the monastery and the old monk, but also to ask for a very special wish.
जैसे पानी की कमी होती है ना हमारे यहाँ, अगर बर्फ़ नहीं हो तो मतलब पानी की कमी होती है, फिर खेतों में बिजाई वगैरह नहीं हो पाती, तो तब यहाँ पे विश मांगने आते हैं ना, गाँव की सभी लड़कियाँ मतलब औरतें आते हैं ना, ये मतलब बर्फ़ के लिए।
ऐसा क्यों है कि सिर्फ औरतें आती हैं इधर?
लड़के मतलब ताबू जाते हैं और औरतें यहाँ पे आते हैं ना विश मांगने, दोनों तरफ। औरतों को शायद ज़्यादा मानते हैं।
औरतों को पता है नसीब चाहे कैसे करना है, सारे काम तो औरतें करते ना, फिर दिल से मांगते। मर्द लोग तो थोड़ा टर्न मन किया बाकी।
आपको इस जगह के बारे में क्या अच्छा लगता है कि आप 20 साल रह गए यहाँ पे?
मेरे को केले रहता है ना कहाँ बेटे ले मेरे केला रहने को बहुत अच्छा लगता है
अच्छा जी
कोई गांव में ज़्यादा आदमी साथ बनना नहीं अच्छा नहीं
लगता
नहीं लगता मेरे केला बनने तो अच्छा लगता है
आपका दिन कैसे गुजरता है
मेरे तो नहीं पूजा करता है पूजा पाठ करता है ना दिन कैसे चलते पता नहीं लगता है
अच्छा जी बढ़िया आपको रेडियो सुनने का शौक है
हाँ रेडियो सुनने के लंबे समय तिब्बती समाचार सुनता है
तिब्बत का समाचार
हाँ
अच्छा
जैसे खाना पीना सामान सारे गांव वाले देता है
अच्छा
गांव में देता
आपको जरूरत नहीं है पैसे की
है जरूरत तो कोई नहीं कोई जरूरत नहीं
ऐसे कितने साल हो गए
ऐसे हो गया हाँ 20 साल हो गया ये आगे हो गया ना
So just to eat and sleep and do his business, that's when he, takes a break. Otherwise, 24/7 he's meditating. One of the most interesting things about today is the food, is the lunch. It's basically like a picnic session for all the women to come together. Obviously, ask, a wish in the monastery, which is sure to be granted. And then after that, they're going to have a picnic. All different tastes, all different styles of cooking, into one big wok. So it's pretty much like a ladies' day out today. I'm the only man. I'm feeling a little left out. So earlier the young girls showed us how to do the young style new age dancing, okay? And now the old women are going to show us the traditional thousands of year old dance. So this morning we decided to come to this village called Langza, which is actually the second highest village in Spiti. The highest being Komik, which is about 10 kilometers ahead of this. Unfortunately, the roads are shut over there and we can't go. But second highest will do for us. But the road up here is pretty tricky. There's a lot of muck here, especially during the day. It gets really muddy and mucky, and the trick is to start really early in the morning when everything is frozen, and then even a small car like ours, there's no problem. When you climb up this high, over 14,500 feet, you would think that, there are just peaks everywhere. But Langza is actually situated in this beautiful, beautiful plateau, it's just flat land everywhere. The upper belt of Spiti is pretty much flat everywhere. And it's absolutely amazing to be here. Man, this feels good.
Lights out, it's a cold Sunday morning.
I've been traveling around these mountains for almost about 3 months now, looking and experiencing just about everything that the people, nature, and even the gods have to offer. But when I stepped into this village, to be quite honest, I had nothing to say about it. This is Langza, which literally means the village of gods. I mean, look around. This is another world. Honestly, if I could, I would give up everything just to live in Langza for the rest of my life. But I'm not sure if I'm worthy enough. To be born here is nothing short of a gift from the gods. I guess this is what heaven would feel like.
हमारा गांव जैसे कि आपको पता है कि ये लांगजा का मेन इसका अर्थ है जी ये गॉड विलेज यानी कि देवी का गांव है। इस साल तो सर्दी में बहुत ज़्यादा बर्फ़ पड़ा जी। आज इस साल के बराबर तो अभी तक मैंने अपने जीवन में नहीं देखा जी। और इस साल बहुत सारी बर्फ़ है, मैंने खासकर यानी कि फरवरी महीने में तो टोटल महीने में हर दिन यानी कि बर्फ़ ही देखे हमने। काफ़ी साल हो गए और यहाँ स्पीति में बर्फ़ पड़ा ही नहीं और खेती बाड़ी भी सूख रहे हैं। अब लाइट का भी प्रॉब्लम थे, रोड की प्रॉब्लम थे, लेकिन फिर भी बर्फ़ की वजह से थोड़ा खुश हो गए लोग कि इस साल अच्छे फसल आने की संभावना है। यहाँ पे सब कुछ फैसिलिटी है गांव में, लाइट भी आ रहे हैं और फ़ोन का भी व्यवस्था है और कृषि करने के लिए ज़मीन भी है जी। और गाँव काफ़ी सुंदर है और देवी देवताओं का गाँव है और मैं इस गाँव को छोड़कर कहीं और जाने का उसमें नहीं है मूड में।
So here we are in a traditional Spitian house, and the first thing I noticed when I came into the house, I met these kids, like what they had in their hands, and they were playing with these things. And they're actually fossils. Langza is very famous for gathering fossils. To be quite honest, I don't really know much about fossils, but some of them can fetch a lot of money, I guess. I think this is the pastime for the kids over here. They just collect them, play with them. They're just toys for them. है ना?
आप कहाँ लेकर जा रहे हैं हमको?
खेत में।
खेत में? चले? तो तुम आगे आगे चलो, मैं पीछे पीछे आता हूँ। चलो। हमको तो दिखाई नहीं दे रहा। तेरे को कैसे दिखाई देता है?
मैं हर जगह में जाता हूँ इसलिए।
5 मिनट में तुमने ऐसे 2 ढूंढ लिए, आपको कैसे दिख जाता है?
मेरे को तो ऐसे बस दिख जाता है।
I found my first fossil. It looks like an imprint of some sort of a plant.
ये देख बड़ा वाला। Holy! Look at this. It almost feels like the plant itself is there, but when you touch it, it's actually rock. But the texture, the color, you can see the color is there.
So in about half an hour, we have found a bag full of fossils. Good job. Our mission is over and successful. High five.
We've been visiting a lot of monasteries all around Spiti and other places in Himachal, but this particular place is not actually a monastery. It's something called a lung.
In a lung, basically you don't have monks. You have people that are more into tantric traditions, more mystical things and with spirits and gods and goddesses and so for me it's very new to actually see a temple that's actually dedicated to that.
This temple houses 3 major deities, Pekar, Tsemar and Kasong. It is believed that Pekar and Tsemar are capable of curing things like addiction, possession by evil spirits and curses, while Kasong is more like a herbal doctor who treats minor illnesses. Once a month, a ceremony is held in which the tantric known as a La induces a trance within the gur or the medium, which allows the deities to communicate to the people through the gur. In simple words, the deities speak through this man. There are things in this world that we understand and there are things that we don't. After numerous failed attempts, plans cancelled because of landslides, snowstorms and so on, I made it to Langza on that particular day. It was almost as if the universe had come together to make sure that I was there at that time. I don't know if it's my good luck or just destiny. I guess some things are best left unexplained. I'm as spellbound right now as I was when I first arrived in Spiti. Words are not enough to express the magnitude, the spirit, the grandeur, the magic that one feels in every mountain, every town, every stream, every rock, in every little particle that comes together to make this place what it is.
Chitna luya se ru te che che